Welcome back to another episode of Just One Fern. Lucas and I here to give you all the updates of our lives and in the world. Your first stop for all information, no matter what the topic is. We're what people go to, especially the 10 views that we normally get. So
That's why they come here. And if you're if you are number 11 and you're wondering if you should stay number 11, just know that we know that you know as much as we know.
Yeah.
So why not listen to us?
Exactly. Why not? Why not stick around? It doesn't make sense to not. You're already here. Stay for a while, But before we get into things, Lucas, we do have to mention Kenny, our producer. He's famous.
Why?
He's currently famous. He has 1 million views on TikTok.
Does he?
Yeah, for doing Wordle.
Oh, that's a Twitter thing, right?
No, yes, it's kind of become a Twitter thing, but it's a game. It's a daily puzzle that like everyone does, and it's a word. Like, I don't even know how to describe it really. So it's you have 5 letters. It's always a 5-letter word every day, a new 5-letter word, and you have to figure out what that 5-letter word is. No clues or anything. You just put in a first word, whatever you're thinking, put in a 5-letter word, and then it will tell you if a letter is in the correct spot, if a letter is in the word but in the wrong spot, or if it's not in the word at all. So those are the 3 things that you learn every time you put in the word. And so say you put in the first word and there's a T in it, but the T's in the wrong spot. That means your next guess, all right, a T is in this word, but I'm going to put it somewhere else in the 5 letters. Right. And so you keep going until you figure it out, and you have 6 chances to get it. And so it's like a huge thing that's blowing up on the internet. Kenny did a video of him doing it, and it blew up. It like got so big. And then he did another one, and it has like just as many views now.
Really?
So he's number 1 trending on Wordle. So
oh my God, that's nuts.
It's crazy. I'm going to look it up actually right now to see what he has, because it's unbelievable. I was stunned.
Was he being funny in it? Because he's really funny. Or is he just doing it and the people are impressed?
He was being funny. He's 1,000 away from 1 million views on his video.
Oh my God. So it's WRODLE?
Yes.
Sorry, I spelled that wrong and you told me I was right anyway. Thank you for that. Okay, so I'm just looking up Wordle and I'm gonna see if I can find Kenny. Because if I can, I will shit his pants from here.
I will poop his pants. If you go to TikTok and you search Wordle, I'm doing it right now. Searching Wordle.
Which is what I'm doing.
The first. Oh no, Kenny. Oh no.
He fell off.
He's not on the top.
Brother,
Kenny.
I'm scrolling.
Kenny,
it's all girls. And a penguin.
No, Kenny.
Some guy with elf ears.
This is, you know what? This is not his fault. You know whose fault this is?
God.
It's God's fault. God's plan.
Oh, I found him. I did.
Nice.
There he is.
We did
That's
it. Kenny,
him.
you're still there. You're still killing it. That's him. But yeah, it's crazy.
Look how pretty he is.
He is gorgeous.
Look at those eyebrows. And
I know.
That
Stunning face.
That red hat.
Unbelievable. Someone did comment, a MAGA hat, really? And he did a reply video to that. Very funny. You're all blurry now, Lucas. Your camera keeps doing this. Every time
that's
you
because
put
I decided to put Kenny in focus. And it knows he's much more attractive than I am.
Yeah.
So
it's like, we're sick of you. We want Kenny on.
Maybe if I do this.
Maybe
if I do this.
Oh, hey. He's back.
He's
back. But
so can you do words that aren't real words?
No, it'll stop. It'll like say not in our catalog or whatever. It says something if you put in like a fake word.
Because my idea was that, if you know there's an R in there, just do all R's. So that way you find out where the R is.
That's honestly kind of smart. It's not a dumb idea. I always do. My first word is always stare. STARE. Because that's like 5 letters that are in almost every word.
5 separate letters. So you know that. Yeah, he does stern.
Yeah.
That's his first word.
Which is not bad. But I keep tweeting at him, and I'm like, dude, you're going to become the king of Wordle.
I'm sure that's exactly what he wants. Is a
Well, that's
Twitch
what he said.
streamer.
He's like, I don't want to be the king of Wordle, but in order to be known, you have to be known by something. So let's do it.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
And
That's
so
like
that's hilarious.
I watch. Do you know who Drew Gooden is?
No.
He used to be a Vine guy. He's like a Vine star. As we know,
Okay.
Vine's dead, but he turned that into a
It is.
YouTube career. Now he kind of does like commentary vlogs type stuff. He's funny.
Okay.
He's quirky. And he made a career out of being like the Vine guy. Are you familiar with Vines?
Yeah.
I don't know. You seem like you would be.
Yeah.
You know the Vine where it's like road work ahead?
Yes.
I sure hope it does.
Lucas. I feel like even if you don't know Vine, like you know that.
You know that, yeah. That's Drew Gooden.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not very knowledgeable on the people who put out the Vines. I am knowledgeable on the actual Vines themselves.
Yeah, I am for the most part. I know Max is a big fan of Nick Coletti. Apparently he did Vines. I think he might have done the no, something like that.
Okay.
There's like some
I'm not sure.
There's some Vine. I don't know it as well as he does. But I could quote almost every Vine.
That's
ever.
impressive. That's actually very
Any
impressive.
Vine.
But that's the thing is I feel like Kenny could be like you think of Wordle, you think of Kenny. Like that's what I want it to be, you know? That'd be awesome.
I like that. I think of chess right now.
Yeah, I think
because of
Kenny,
the-
I think
the
chess.
tournaments he did. But I Kenny to Wordle. I think Kenny's got it in him to be a TikTok star.
He really does. His streams
got
are
the-
hilarious. I think he's super funny.
Yeah.
We should
And he's editing our videos.
He's editing
I
our
love that.
videos, yeah. So that's awesome as well. So he did double whammy for us. 2 thumbs up for Kenny. But well done. Go follow him, Kenny Holler, on TikTok and Instagram and Twitter. Also, while you're at it, follow us on TikTok and Twitter and Instagram at JustOneFern.
And if you like this video,
mhm,
like this video.
like this video. Boom. Subscribe. YouTube.
Subscribe.
So Lucas, let's get into it.
Yeah, you had a wild
I had a wild weekend.
weekend.
It was mainly just one night. So I have to start this. I have to look directly into the camera because I know for a fact my parents are gonna watch this, and I have to turn it off. Turn it. Do not watch this. Skip ahead. I don't know how long it's gonna take. Maybe 15, 10-ish minutes. I don't know how long the story's gonna take. Skip ahead. To be safe, skip to the end. Don't even watch the episode. Just to be safe, because
Stop here.
Literally stop. I do not want you to listen to this, but I have to tell the story.
Mr. and Mrs. Fern,
Yes.
if you are listening,
Mhm.
stop. I don't know if you're washing the dishes. I don't know if you're walking the dog. I don't know if you're looking at old pictures of Aaron when
Mhm.
his head was too big.
Mhm.
All right?
It was huge.
Stop listening.
Yes. And I guess worst case scenario, if you do listen, do not talk to me about it ever.
Never bring it up.
Do not ever talk to me about it ever. Okay.
All right. Now, Aaron, you've gotten my attention.
Yeah.
What happened?
Okay, so I was out with some friends. To start the day, I was out watching some of the football games. This was Saturday. Okay, so I'm watching the football games. It's like the Tennessee Titans were playing. They play in Nashville. It was a great scene. It was like mob downtown. It was really fun. They lost, so everyone was depressed. So I was with a few friends, and a few other friends joined us afterward. Okay, so we go to this bar, and we're just kind of hanging out. And they get there. When they get there, they are unbelievably drunk, and it is maybe 8:30 p.m. I was like, how is it possible that you're this drunk at 8:30 p.m.? They're out of their minds. They're not even paying attention to like anything that's happening. We're sitting there. All of a sudden, this guy comes up to the table with a bunch of tequila shots.
Oh.
And I was like, okay, nobody take these shots. We don't know this guy, whatever. And like, oh, no. This is our neighbor. We invited him out. I'm going to bleep that out. I'm going to bleep that name out. This guy, okay, I'm going to ask Kenny to bleep that name out. This guy puts it down, and everyone does. I don't do a tequila shot. I'm like, I don't trust this. I'm not doing it. Everyone does a shot because I see everyone is unbelievably drunk. So someone's going to have to be a little bit sober at the end of the night. And I made the personal decision that it was going to have to be me.
Yeah.
And
You're a responsible guy. That makes sense.
so a few of them get unbelievably drunk to the point where I have to get them an Uber. So I get them an Uber. I walk them to the
Nice
Uber.
of you.
They go home. I go back to the bar. At this point, there's like 5 of us left, including this guy. Okay. It's maybe 9:30, and they're like, we need to go home. We're
Wait,
like,
wait,
blackout
you
drunk.
sent everyone home before 10?
Correct, because they were.
Oh no.
It
Did
was
they take
bad.
that shot? Did they took the
Yes,
tequila
yes,
shot as
yeah.
well? No, bad idea.
And they were
Sorry,
all
Mr.
gone.
Hansen, don't do that.
They were all gone. So I'm trying to think, where am I at the store? So yeah, it's
Send 'em
9:30,
home.
and
It's
we
9:30.
I am carrying this man out of the bar. And I met this man 2 seconds ago, and I'm carrying him out of the bar. We get outside. We end up going to like a few other places because like everyone's
You
got to go.
carried him to the next bar?
Well, here's the thing. Everyone had to go to the bathroom. Everyone had to pee. So it was like everyone was going. We were like, I was like, why didn't you go to the bathroom when we were in the bar that we were just at? And so everyone had to go to the bathroom. It was very annoying. We get outside. We order an Uber XL. But here's the thing. This man is like blackout drunk, right? So if he throws up in the Uber, we're fucked. Like,
Yeah.
if it's one of our phones and he throws up in the Uber, then it comes back to us. We get banned from Uber. That's not happening. I'm not dealing with that. So we take his phone. We use his face to get into his phone and get the Uber XL. Okay.
Genius.
It's like
spent money on
it's
his
like
card.
$80.
Oh.
And thank God he had his like Apple Pay set up because we like just clicked it and like used his Apple Pay. So we get into this. I'm carrying this man. I have to like. It's like I'm putting a toddler in the backseat of a car. I have to pick him up, put him in the backseat of the Uber, and we start to drive. He immediately passes out, and I'm honestly like, all right, thank God he passed out because I'm not. It's way better than him being like dry heaving or something in the car. He passes out. We're like, what are we gonna do with him? Like, how are we gonna handle this? We get back. Luckily, they all live in the same
know where he lived?
Yeah, they all live in the same building.
Okay.
Because remember I said earlier, like, this is their neighbor.
Right.
So we bring him in. We get back to the apartment. He wakes up like out of the car. He doesn't stop saying my name for the next like hour that we're with him. He keeps saying, Aaron, where's Aaron? And I'm right here. I'm taking care of you the whole time. We get him into the elevator. We get him into we like take his keys out of his pocket. We're like getting him into the room. I don't know why, but this entire time I haven't realized how like limp his body is. Like he is not functioning at all. I've just been carrying him the entire time, thinking he's walking, but he's not. He's really just dragging his feet. So we get him into his bed, and here's where I was going to say, boom, done. End of the night. We got him into his bed. We're out. The people that I was with were much more worried than I was. So they wanted to stay to make sure that he didn't like throw up or like choke on his vomit or anything like that. Obviously, I was like, fine, we'll stay. We'll make sure he's okay.
I guess that's fair.
But
you spent $80 on the man.
There was a lot of things in his apartment where I was like, I know I would not be friends with this man. Like this man is he's got some memorabilia, not great memorabilia. So he's like fully dressed and
like
he's
World War II. Like,
he's
German
yeah. So he's in his bed asleep. But like we keep having to like turn him because he's on his stomach or he's on his back. And it's like, you can't, either of those, bad news bears. You need to be on your side. And like I put his trash can next to his bed and everything.
Yep.
He all of a sudden like gets up, like out of nowhere, gets up. He's like, I have to go to the bathroom. Now again, remember, his top half is working. His bottom half, not working. When he says I have to go to the bathroom, I assume he has to throw up. So I pick him up and I have him in like a full Nelson, like his head in front of me, like this. I'm walking him like a rag doll to the toilet. And everyone's still in the room. We're all in the room because we're there. Everyone's worried about him. I'm like, can we just fucking leave, please? So I'm like holding him. I was like, get down on your knees. Like, you need to be down here to throw up or whatever. He's like, no, 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 no. It's like, what do you mean? You have to do this. It's like, no, I have to pee. And he pulls down his pants, his whole pants, the whole thing. And I screamed at the other people. I was like, get the fuck out of here. I don't want you to see him. Because there were females. And I was like, get the fuck out of here. Don't like, as he was about to, like, before it happened, I was able to, like, say, get away and shut the door, like, in the bathroom. So they, nobody was.
Were you in the bathroom already?
I was holding him in the bathroom and everyone else is in his room. And I like quickly shut the door.
Oh no.
And I had to like help him sit down on the toilet. And after that, I was like, all right, I'm done.
So did you saw?
I saw his whole penis and balls. Yes. I saw the whole thing.
Like,
I saw the whole thing. I had met this man. Yep. No, I wasn't, it wasn't in my face. I was like holding him up, but like his stuff was out and he just like had to go to the bathroom and he did. And then we got him back into his bed and that was it.
Now let me ask
and then I said, and then I was like, I have to go. And we left his apartment and I just kind of like sat in the hallway for a hot minute. And then I was also like talking to one of my other friends, just talking to him like, listen, I've seen too many penises tonight. I've seen far too many. One, but that's far too many.
One is
for
too
me.
many.
So that was the night. The whole entire time he kept saying my name. Like no one has ever wanted me. No female has ever wanted me as much as this man wanted me. Probably a little closeted for, again, the memorabilia. Made me think probably closeted.
Okay.
But very like probably
he's a Bills fan.
Probably anti. Yes, probably anti a lot of things.
Okay.
In general, I would not be friends with this guy. 100%, I would not be friends with him. But I helped him because one, I'm a good person, and two, like I'm not gonna let. If we had just left him downtown, he wouldn't have made it home. 100%.
No, he wouldn't have.
And so, the end of the night ended up being fine. We all hung out, and it was whatever. But that whole span of time that I just told you that story was about an hour and a half.
That's too long.
No, Lucas, that's unbelievably
wait.
short.
The whole.
From
I thought you just meant getting him home.
No. From like them getting to the bar to then getting him into the bed.
Oh my God! Really?
Was about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours.
So pretty much, you got to the bar, hung out for 5 minutes, and then immediately just had to play.
We were there for maybe a half hour, 45 minutes ish, and then we got him home, brought him to the bed.
Oh no!
It was bad. It was so bad.
That's night ruining for sure.
No, it was like it wasn't at the end. Like I said, like
ended up being okay.
Ended up being fine. But the thing is like no one else saw the dick. I did. I was like, is this what people feel like when they get flashed? This is what they feel like. It was horrible. I was like, I don't want to see your dick. Put it away.
Put it away.
But he like couldn't. He didn't know. He was blacked out. He couldn't function at all. Now, this all happens. I wake up the next morning. Everything's fine.
There's more.
The night before, one of the people I was with had made a group chat with all of us, which was a dumb idea. Looking back,
with him?
With him. Shouldn't have done it. He messaged the group before anyone else, wakes up before anyone else. And his first thing that he says is, who the fuck paid $80 for an Uber on my phone? I immediately started to lose my mind. I didn't message anything, but I was like, fuck this guy. Like, I am pissed. I'm so mad. And he's like, you guys need to Venmo me now. Like, it was way too much. Like, he clearly did not remember what we did for him. So I haven't talked to him since. I Venmo'd him for.
You did?
Not the whole thing. I paid like maybe like, it ended up being like $100 because we tipped the guy generously because he was dealing with our asses. And so I sent him like $20. And I was like, you know what, man? Here, and shut the fuck up. Never talk to me again. Because I have only met you while you're drunk as fuck. You seem like a dick. Because if this was me, if I was him and my friends helped me, even if the bill was unbelievably large to the point that it was, I would say, you know what, guys? I got it. That's on me. I fucked
Yeah,
I got so drunk that
is
this is on
him.
me. So I will pay it. When he woke up, he didn't even say thank you. He didn't do shit. He just said, who the fuck paid $80 for the Uber and tipped him 20%? I'm not made of money. I was like, I want to kill you. I want you dead.
Fuck that guy.
You
Fuck
are a
him.
piece of shit. I hate you. And I want everyone in the world to know that I hate you. So, and you're lucky I'm not putting your name in this because I honestly want to because I fucking hate you.
Yeah.
So
This guy sucks. This
He's
guy
the
sucks. I'm
worst.
surprised you didn't just see that and then go, nope, and leave the group chat.
well, I mean, we just all didn't answer. I did. I said, I literally, that's all I said. I just Venmo'd you. And I sent it. And that was the last thing I said. It was the only thing I said.
Did he respond?
No.
Good.
So,
I
don't care.
honestly, Aaron, I don't think you needed to Venmo him.
I didn't.
I think if I were to add up the charges in my head right now,
Mhm.
I think $80 for basically weekend at Bernieing this guy from the bar to his house
Yeah.
to the bathroom.
Yep.
$100 in dick tax
Yep.
for having to see his dick and
Mhm.
having him act like a dick.
Yes.
And then probably another $40 for him just being an asshole.
Yep.
I guess that's double dick tax, right?
Yeah.
So, yep. Actually, I think he still owes you money.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
He owes me a lot.
He owes you money for sure.
A lot of money. He owes me
Because
a
the
lot.
therapy you're gonna need just to get that image out of your
Yeah.
head. I'm sure, you know.
Horrible.
I know
And
how
I also
expensive
like,
it's gonna be.
well, also like in the moment when he was drunk and I was just in help mode. Like I didn't care. I wasn't even like, this is
That's good
all
of you.
thoughts that I've had after the fact. Like in the moment, I was just like, I'm just
Right.
trying to make sure that this human being is okay. And I was doing everything in my power to make sure that they were okay. And they just turned out to be the biggest douchebag in the world. Now now going back, I still would not have left him at the bar, but I
Right.
would have not helped him in his room. I would have just put him on his bed and said, "We're getting the fuck out of here." Because listen, if you
Yeah.
get that fucked up, that's your fault. I'm sorry. That is. And especially with people you don't really know, what are you doing? Very annoying, very just immature. He's just a piece of shit. So
You know what you could have done is you could have backpacked him and just left.
I should have. I really should have.
That would have been the move.
I should
if
have
you just
turtled
backpacked
his
him.
whole apartment. I should have like taken his like couch cushions and flipped them inside out. I should have like I should have done so many things to his apartment that I did not do.
You know, you should have taken like a family heirloom or something he can't replace.
Yeah. But there was a
Do you know what
You're-
backpacking is?
no, what is that?
So that's
I
my
assumed it
friend-
was turtling, but
No, see, that's what I thought it was too. My friend told me about it. But I found out about this like a couple months ago.
okay.
It's when somebody's so drunk and you're worried about them like laying on their back and like choking on their own vomit.
Mhm.
So you take a backpack and you strap it to their back
Yeah.
and like click the little thing on their chest. So that way they literally cannot lay on their back.
Oh, that's actually brilliant.
It's really smart, but it's the funniest fucking thing because then
Yeah.
imagine waking up and you're like ready for school. you know, you're like
That's kind of
"What the
brilliant for like
fuck?"
college. Like if you're like,
Yeah, no, it's so
you're
smart.
like, hey buddy, you're gonna need this in the morning. I got it all ready for you. I was
But
like,
what's
"Oh, I guess I'm
hilarious
fine."
is I found that out because I went to my friend's birthday party
Mhm.
and he backpacked himself at the party.
That's a self-aware man. That guy knows
That
what
is a
he's doing.
self. He's like, I gotta put my backpack on. I think that's so funny.
That's hilarious.
That's genius. It's so smart.
It is
And
genius.
see, that would have been easy. You would have embarrassed him and been like, wiped your hands clean in like 2 seconds. You know,
Yeah.
backpacking him.
Like, and looking back on it, there were some very funny moments, but all in all, it was just shit. Like the funniest things were things that weren't happening with him. The only funny thing that happened with him was when he just kept saying my name over and over again, and everyone thought it was hilarious. I was like, "Why are you saying?" I was like, "I'm right here. Can you shut up?" And so the
Aaron.
other friends that were there,
Aaron.
he had a flag up.
Aaron.
Just picture what the flag could be. That's it. He had a flag up, and they were taking down the flag. Like my friends, they were like, they were taking down his flag, and then one of them was like, "No, put it up. Like we don't want to cause shit right now. Like just put it back up." And they were like going through his fridge and shit. They were like going all over the place, and I was like, "You know what? Good."
So you did fuck
You
with him a
deserve
little
it.
bit.
Yeah, they fucked with
Good.
him.
Good.
Yeah,
Fuck him.
it was so fun. And like one of them was like, "Force water down his throat," and I was like, "No,
No.
he's unconscious." No, it was so like those
should have done
moments
his-
were very funny. Just like everyone trying to take care of him, but like nobody was
Also
doing
fuck
it the
with him.
same way. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was very funny, and it was nice to like talk about it afterwards and like laugh about how just fucking stupid he is and how much of a dick he is.
Total dick. You should have given him an upper decker.
Oh my god. Looking back, I should have. I 100% should have given him an upper decker. Because here's the thing, he was blacked out. I could have said that was you who did that, dude.
Yeah. Why would somebody else do that to him?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's nuts. He wouldn't have said anything. He wouldn't have been like, "Who did this?" He would have been like, "Holy shit, I'm embarrassed."
Yeah.
I hope nobody saw that I did that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to bleep that out. Because I said his name earlier, but I didn't say his last name, so it doesn't really matter.
Hanson.
But I'm going to but I am gonna have to bleep that out. But yeah, that was my story. That was my weekend. That was one day and
That's nuts.
2 hours of insanity. And like I was in bed by midnight. I was like,
Really?
yeah.
Oh
Crazy.
I bet. Were you dead sober too?
Yeah. Oh, by that point, yes.
Oh, man.
100%. And I was kind of pissed. You know what else happened? And this is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
My friend afterwards was like, "Hey, like you had a long night. I'm going to make you some food." I was like, "Okay, cool.
Oh,
Awesome."
Okay.
And she was like, "I'll make you some pasta and sauce." I was like, "Oh, perfect. That sounds great." We're sitting there, we're talking. She's like, "Sauce is ready." I get up and I walk over. She had just poured 2 cans of diced tomatoes into a pan and heated them up. And that was her sauce.
Wow. I don't know about that, bruh. I don't know about that being sauce.
After the night I had, I almost killed myself. I'm not gonna lie.
She just
but
gave
I
you
didn't-
warm
no,
salsa.
She
Like,
really,
not
she
even.
really did. And we put it. I ate it though. I was like, you know what? I'm so hungry. I put it on top
Yeah.
of the pasta. And I just ate it.
I bet it was okay.
It wasn't horrible, but it was not. I was expecting like at
Sauce.
least Prego. You know,
Right.
Like,
Onion. At least put a little onion in there.
yeah, it was so
You know,
so funny.
fucking something.
Yeah, it was
Well,
very funny.
That's not the worst part of the night. We're happy at least
Exactly.
got the food.
Exactly. You're right.
But as an Italian, I'm a little bit upset.
Yeah, it was
upset
very.
about that.
But that was my weekend. You had a surprise party. We need an update on,
Yes.
and then anything
Yes.
else has happened to you this week?
Nothing crazy. Let me see. Yeah, so Shelby had the surprise party.
Mm-hmm.
She, like I said, complained about her boyfriend not throwing a surprise party, and then he did. He did a great job.
Nice. Was she very
Yeah.
happy and surprised?
Yeah, she was very happy. She was
Nice.
like, "Oh, thank you,
Nice. Okay.
thank you." But when she came in, we were all waiting in her apartment, and she came in with 2 of her friends she'd just been out to dinner with,
Mm-hmm.
and it took her like 10 minutes to like come into the like next room. She's just hanging out in the kitchen. We were all there like, we were all there like, you know, with the lights
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
And then eventually we were like,
Let's just see if we can
we're
fucking
just
out.
hanging out.
Yeah.
And then it was surprise.
Yeah. The anticipation was gone at that point.
Just went away completely. Threw a balloon at her. I didn't really care.
It's, you know, to be better though, it kind of reminds me of that New Girl episode where they're surprising Reagan and asking her to move in when like Jess is gone, and like Megan Fox's character. Remember that whole thing? And she comes in, but she's wearing headphones, and so she can't like hear them. They're like,
Oh, she totally misses it.
they're like, oh no, what do we do now? And they scare the shit out of her. That's what that reminds me of. That would be so funny.
I didn't hate Reagan. I thought she was an okay character.
Yeah, she was decent.
I think the show overall was just declining, but I thought Megan
It
Fox did a
was.
pretty good job.
Season 6 was atrocious.
Yeah, it's too bad that happened.
Yeah.
But we had a good time.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun. I
That's
think we
good.
played some games, had
good
some
stuff.
drinks.
Nice.
We didn't have any lemon snow.
Mhm.
Sorry, yellow snow. But
Oh, damn.
I'm gonna
Nice.
make some yellow snow when you come up. I think you'll like
All right,
it.
please do. We got to start that Lucas bartender segment.
Oh yeah, or I should come up.
It doesn't
with,
have to be every week, but every once in a while we should do Lucas bartender videos.
and we'll make it together.
Yes. Ooh, I would love that.
Okay, I'm gonna write that down. Lucas bartender.
Bartender.
You got a massage. You got to
You gotta
massage the bar.
Miss Gash.
Make it tender.
Yeah. Anything else happened to you?
Nothing crazy. I've been getting up early.
Proud of you.
I've been trying to get up early. Really.
Oh, okay. Proud of you still.
Cassie made the suggestion to change my alarm sounds because I've been setting my alarm for 8, and so when she stays over, she'll like wake up and get ready, and she'll just watch me as my alarms are going off, and I'm just asleep. And then she got my phone and put it next to my head and just watched for 3 minutes and was like, "Is he dead?
Yeah,
what's
Lucas,
going on?
Not good.
Not good." So she's like, "All right, you got to change the sound. I think you're used to the sound." I think she's right, because this morning I changed all my sounds and I woke up. I woke up at 8 a.m.
Wow, I'm so proud of you. Well done.
My new alarm is it's made for Alexa.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember this at the house, but there was a Sharknado alarm sound.
Yep.
There's another one. I found a new Sharknado alarm sound, and that is now what I wake up to every morning.
Nice. That's amazing. Can I have
get up? It's Tim Breakfast. A Sharknado's approaching. You want to
Could
eat
I
breakfast
make you
or
a
be
custom
breakfast?
one?
Yeah.
Could I make you a custom one?
I will use it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make you a custom one, and it's just gonna be me yelling. And it's the noise I made after I saw the dick. It's just that. Just, Ew.
You pervert. It's not where that goes.
It's disgusting. But yeah, I'm glad that you're waking up early.
Johnny and Loretta, I hope that you guys are not listening right now.
You know my parents' names, and it's not that. But okay, so I do have a suggestion though for waking up early. So here's my thing that I've been doing recently, just my body naturally doing this, and I hate it. It's been naturally waking up at 6:30, but it's actually been working out well because then I get up quickly, turn on my heat, so therefore when I get up for real, it's not freezing in my apartment. But when your alarm goes off, and this is just the best way to do it because it saves you from possibly sleeping through other ones. The minute your alarm goes off, just move your body into a sitting position in any way that you can. Just sit up because you can snooze it, you can turn it off, and your head is still on the pillow. You can doze back to sleep right away.
Well, see, the thing is, my phone is on the other side of the room. I have to get up.
Brilliant. That's that.
But the problem is I go right back to sleep. So
okay, well, how do you do that? You're up. How do you go back to sleep?
Why, Aaron?
Why do you
I could go
back down?
I could go back to sleep an hour after I'm up. Easy.
That's true. You're good at sleeping.
No, only in the morning. At night, it's fucking
true.
the worst.
Yeah, you are bad at sleeping at night. You're bad at sleeping when you need to be sleeping.
Yes, and I'm really bad. I'm really good at sleeping when I need to not be sleeping.
Correct. Yeah,
it's an epidemic, Aaron.
You're right.
But well, Aaron, you know what? Actually, it's not fair for you to be talking to me.
Why?
Of course, you're waking up from the nocturnal emissions. I'd wake up cold and wet too.
Fuck you. You asshole.
I'd be waking up naturally. I'd be like, ew.
I told you that in secrecy, you son of a bitch. No.
Your
No.
wet dreams.
No, I'm aware what you said. I know what you said. I don't have them. My dreams are just darkness.
Aaron, they're
I'm in
perfectly
an
natural.
abyss, okay, when I'm in my sleep. I
You
am
don't have dreams?
No, I do. I'm just in an abyss. It's just me and nothing else.
Are you drowning?
No, I wish.
What is that? What is that like?
I feel like it's what purgatory would be.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a good time.
Squidward did that.
But it is what it is. Let's get into our next topic here. I don't know if you've heard the news, but Neil Young's music is being taken off of
Yeah.
Spotify.
Yeah.
This is something
Of course they're gonna do it.
big to talk about because of Joe Rogan.
Because of Joe Rogan.
Which
Because
Well, it's because of Neil Young, really, but also because Joe Rogan sucks.
it's because Joe Rogan sucks, but Neil Young was standing up to Joe Rogan,
Correct.
basically. So
Yeah.
for those who don't know, Joe Rogan is spreading misinformation about the vaccine and vaccines in general.
Yeah.
And Neil Young, being a polio survivor,
Mm-hmm.
clearly believes in vaccines.
Yes.
So he said, you know what? If you don't take Joe Rogan off of Spotify, I'm taking my music off. And Spotify, of course, after securing like a $200 million deal with Joe Rogan, was like,
Yeah.
all right, Neil, take your music off. We don't give a
All
shit.
right, Neil. See you later. Yeah. It sucks. It really does suck.
It does suck. I'm on team Neil.
Oh,
For
I'm
sure.
100% team Neil. Because here's the thing. And we don't talk about Joe Rogan because I don't ever pay attention to things that he does. I thought he was
Fuck the
supposed to
monkey
be a comedian. He's not
Yeah.
funny at all. I have never heard a single thing that has come out of his mouth that has ever made me laugh. And like there are some podcasts or some comedians who will like joke about the vaccines or like make jokes about, certain political things or, scientific things. And it's funny and it is what it is. And it's a joke and that's fine.
Yeah.
This is different because he's like, he thinks he's God. Like he's talking as if he knows everything about everything. And it's not funny. There's nothing funny about it.
No, he's
So-
just being nuts.
Yeah.
He's just hurting people's minds with that kind of thing.
Yeah. I
And
just
it
don't
sucks
get
because you're right. He does say he's a comedian, and he's just not funny.
Yeah.
Not that like, and it's not even. I don't even feel like it's that. I just don't appreciate his humor. It's just like
Mhm.
I don't hear him making many jokes, and I've watched his stand up, and his stand up is still just that. He's just talking.
Yeah.
It's
He doesn't have jokes. Like his comedy, I think comedy comes from normal conversation like you and I have. Where like he'll make a quip every now and then or like he'll
Right.
he'll put in a joke that he like made 10 years ago into this new conversation. And it's like, no, the only reason your show is popular is because of the people you have on it because they're funny and you're not. You're just an idiot. And half the time, people call you out on your show. And they're like, no, Joe, you're an idiot. And that's why people watch. So, I don't know. It sucks because Neil Young, one of the greats, deserves his music to be heard. And so many people have Spotify.
I want to
It
see.
sucks.
I want to see if it's been taken down. No, it really is too bad. Neil Young is amazing. I get it from a business standpoint, like you have money, but like I also feel like Spotify does have some responsibility as to what
There's probably something
media
legal.
it's spreading.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
You know what I
And
mean?
There's also probably something legal in like Joe Rogan's contract where like he has to, like they can't
They can't do
take
it.
down his shit or something. But here's this is sad to say because Neil Young is one of the greats. But if it was someone else, like if it was Taylor Swift or it was Ariana Grande, who was like, "I'm taking my music off if you don't do this," then
That might be it. That might
that's a
actually
huge thing because
something might
literally
actually happen.
Spotify would have so many people leave to go to
Mhm.
other platforms. And
Yeah.
so maybe Neil Young starts this kind of revolution thing
Hopefully, because I just looked at he only has 6 million monthly listeners, which is a
Yeah,
lot, but
it's a lot.
it's not like 50 million.
Yeah,
You
it's
know?
like I said, I think those two specifically, if either Ariana Grande or Taylor Swift
Yeah.
was like, hey, peace out, Spotify, then they are fucked.
I could see either of them doing that too. They're both
Yeah.
pretty
Hmm.
liberal.
Yeah.
Ariana Grande being in Don't Look Up.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know if
Which is,
anyone saw her performance.
did you see
in that.
Don't
It's
Look
pretty
Up?
funny. I did.
Horrible movie.
You thought it was bad?
I hated it.
I thought it was fantastic.
Did you really? Of course. Of course we have different opinions.
Yeah.
It's like we're our own people.
That's so weird. How does that happen?
Why do we
Us being
have
our own
why do we
people?
have our own opinions? It's annoying. We should stop it, end it.
I don't want to talk about Don't Look Up though.
Okay, yeah, me too, because not
I
needed to
don't,
talk about. But yeah, I think
I don't,
Ariana Grande
I don't
is
feel like
just so
disagreeing right
big
now.
that it would cause this. And I do think that it's dumb. I think it's stupid. I think Joe Rogan's an idiot.
Yeah.
And
I
they
don't know
should
what-
they should at least put like a disclaimer to be like, this is not true information. Or like, like this is a show where this is not proven fact.
What?
Like what Twitter does.
How would you handle that though? Like, because it is just, you look it up and you find Joe Rogan, you click play.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you air an ad beforehand? I mean, like, I also don't think it's fair to necessarily, I guess, like, take off his content just because he's,
Yeah,
an asshole.
Yeah, it's a sticky situation.
But then again, it is Spotify can do whatever the fuck it wants,
That's true. Like it comes down to money. Like
Yeah.
if Joe Rogan was making $0, they'd be like, yeah, fuck it, like get off
Yeah,
here.
they wouldn't think twice about it.
But he's the #1 podcast in the world, so it's very business oriented, which honestly most things are, and even in political situations like this. But also in this sense, it's more of a scientific situation where it's just like, if Joe Rogan telling you to go like drink some goat sperm, like, no, don't do that, you dumb fuck. Like, no, that's not going to help. Joe Rogan's an idiot.
Yeah.
But people are going to listen to people of influence, and that's just how the world works. And I feel like it's up to knowledgeable people to be like, at least say that this could be wrong,
Yeah.
So that's just, I don't know. It's a sticky situation. It sucks for Neil Young. But also I'm on his side, and I think it's pretty ballsy of him to be like, yeah, all right, fuck it. Peace out.
I think we just need more people to just do what he's doing and just like say, hey, that's fucked up. Stop doing that.
Yeah.
I think if enough people got behind that,
Yeah.
right?
Because I think
maybe he'd think twice.
No, I agree with you. And I think comedians are scared of him because he has so much power. Like they're like comedians, if you get on his show, you've made it. Like that's what I've heard so many comedians say. Like if you are on Joe Rogan's show, you've made it.
Deal.
And he
It's a
does
really big
so
deal.
much for like his peers and his colleagues in comedy. So I feel like it's got to be music people. Music people have to be the ones to be like, fuck you, Joe.
Yeah. Yeah. Because
yeah, I don't know.
Fuck Joe.
Fuck Joe. That's where we stand. All right, next topic, McDonald's.
Yes. Dude, I want it bad.
I want it so bad, and I'm
the land, air, and sea. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding
me? Yeah, you go into cardiac arrest. So here's what happened. McDonald's just released 4 new menu items, and I did a video on this that I posted on JustOneFern. I did an afternoon update on it. It's basically like a bunch of frat dudes were sitting high on their couch and just threw all the sandwiches together. And they were like, yo, let's do this. This is what we should do. And that's what happened at HQ. So I have some photos of, if you haven't watched that afternoon update, go watch it. But yeah, so the first one, which I think looks the best, is the crunchy double, which is the 6-piece nugget.
Yeah.
And then on a McDouble. That's
gotta be
awesome.
good.
That's gonna be so fucking good. That's basically a McGangbang.
Yeah, basically.
And a McGangbang is fire.
By the way, it took them long enough to get around to the secret. Oh my god,
doesn't that look amazing?
I want to do more than just eat that.
Stop it. No. And then
I want it.
We'll get to the biggest one last. And then there's the breakfast one, which is the most tame, is the hash brown McMuffin. That's just a hash brown on a McMuffin.
Oh, I didn't even see that one. If I did, I forgot about it because it sucks. Move on. Next.
Next one. The next
Next.
one. There's 4. So those were the first 2. Then there's the
Okay.
surf and turf, which is
Oh, okay, right.
a fillet of fish and a burgers.
I bet that's okay.
That one's probably not bad. And then there's this one.
Probably the least good.
Then there's the
This
land,
is the one I'm excited
air,
about.
and sea. This burger, or I don't even know what to call it. It's just the land, air, and sea. This sandwich will make you go into cardiac arrest. It is a McChicken, 2 patties like a Big Mac, and a fillet of fish.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it is. Aaron.
It's unbelievable, Lucas.
That's what I'm getting when I go.
Oh, 100%.
That's what
It's
I'm
happening.
getting.
How do they even fit that in a package?
That's what I was thinking. But I'm worried they're gonna expect us to build it. Like advertise it and then
no.
just make us build it.
I'm not building anything. If they think I'm
My
building,
name's not Bob.
first of all, how would you exactly? Yeah, I don't own a tractor, so I can't. There's no way I could do this.
I don't have a talking tractor.
If I had a talking tractor, I would not be doing this podcast.
You'd be fucking it.
Yeah, you're right. So just, I mean, I have to try them all. And this is the dilemma that I have because they come out January 31st, right? And January 31st is the day before No Fast Food February that I'm doing again.
Oh no.
So I have to eat it all on January 31st.
Wait, Aaron, I thought you were doing the whole year.
I am, but like No Fast Food February is like a huge thing.
Is it?
Yeah. I started it last year, so of course it's a big thing. I do have
I
to,
thought
I'm
it was
not gonna
Black
lie. I did
History
have
Month.
fast food.
Sorry.
I have had fast food one time in January.
What'd you have?
I had Taco Bell.
What would you have from Taco Bell?
I had 2 quesadillas.
Aaron. I'm sorry. I hope you really are crying.
I'm not. I'm fine.
Because that's the shits you had were not worth it.
They honestly weren't. No, that's the thing. It's like I did it. I pooped afterwards, and I was like, not again.
You know what?
But the thing is, now I have to. I can't not try this.
For this,
I cannot not try this. This is huge. This is the biggest news that's ever happened in the world. This is bigger than them bringing the Orange High C back.
Well, I didn't know about that, so it must be bigger.
It's got to be bigger.
It's bigger than the McRib for sure.
Oh, yeah. Fuck the McRib. Can we just
Fuck the McRib.
McRib sucks compared to this land, air, and sea. If I die after that eating that sandwich, that's fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I would accept cardiac arrest.
Yes.
From the McChicken police.
Yes.
As ASAP.
The McDickin police.
If I could just shove some of that in my gullet, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you wanna like eat it like spaghetti, like Lady and the Tramp style? Like we can buy one together and then
and kiss in the
and
middle.
Kiss in the middle. Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Now you weren't picturing it before. Now you're picturing
about it. Yeah.
And it's
I'm thinking about
sensual.
us like both like putting our mouth on the burger and then sticking our tongues underneath the patties and touching in the middle.
Yes, that's it. That's exactly what happened. No, but I have to try them all. I have to try them all. Every single one of them. I'm going to try them all.
We'll have to rate them. We'll
do.
try them and rate them.
We will. We got to do a review.
Definitely reviews.
But this is, I think it's brilliant of McDonald's.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't do this sooner.
Yeah, I have no idea because
and they should turn it into a social media thing. Like, what's your favorite? You know?
Yeah, they should. I think they will because they posted these on social media and they look. I hate how good they look. They look so fucking good.
I think that the what's the chicken nugget one?
The crunchy double.
I think that one's gonna be my favorite.
I think so too.
My first thought.
Although I do think that the surf and turf will be very good.
Fillet of fish gets too much hate. I'll say
it really does. It does get too much hate.
It's actually like kind of good.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Like it reminds me of when you're a kid having fish sticks. Fish sticks were the best.
Mm-hmm.
Like you'd have them on a Friday during Lent. Great.
You would.
Amazing.
You would. Us little Christian boys
Yeah.
would have
Friday
full
night, you'd have
Catholic
fish for
boys.
dinner. It was awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, McDonald's, well done. Thank you.
Thank
For
you for your
this.
service.
However,
Thank you
I
for
am
your
pissed that
service.
it's on January 31st. I wish it was now because I would go get it
Yeah.
immediately. It'd
Because
be in my stomach currently.
well, let's see. When is the 31st? Is like
It's
3
when
days
this
from
comes
now?
out. It's when this comes out.
The day it comes out.
So
Okay.
when you're all listening to this, I will be in a food coma from from the McDonald's.
He's
Um,
breakfast, lunch, and dinner, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, correct. I don't care.
Do-
I'm gonna be in pain.
DoorDash and
I'm
Horhash.
going to be in pain. That's fine. I need to try them. But
And if
but
you
like you
could
said,
just-
we're not building. We are not
Well,
building.
no fucking way am I building this. 'Cause
Yep.
The way because they make it look too good on that.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. And it won't look nearly the same if we do it otherwise.
Aaron, will you
Yes.
take a video of you eating it
Yes, of course.
for me?
Will you do
Wanna
the same?
watch? Yep.
Okay, good.
I'll stick my tongue in my burger if you stick your tongue in your burger.
Perfect. Let's do it. Okay, yeah, but I'm ready for that. It's going to be amazing. Anyways, Lucas, you got anything else to say before we call it?
Yeah. Aaron's Gam Gam is in town. Her name is her name is Euphoria, and I'd love to meet her. Hello, Euphoria. Welcome to Tennessee.
That's all that we have for today. And maybe forever, because I'm tired of that. But
Well, you tell Euphoria I said hello.
I will. I'll tell Euphoria. I got to find a Euphoria first. But thank you all for listening. Make sure to follow us, like, and subscribe. And we'll see you next week.